Hi everyone. Right, weird angle time because I thought it's I'm feeling a bit better after my COVID-19 diagnosis. Still got the wheeziness, still got the asthma, but as you can see, I'm working, if you can call this work. You know, to a lot of people, messing with Lego probably isn't work. But this is what I'm plugging on with doing today. So I thought I would since I'm just sat on the floor, I would do a little vlog. So if you're new around here, I originally started my YouTube channel because the beginning of the year I lost a job because of my health. Previous to that, I'd lost another job which I'd had for 8 years because of my health. So I started selling on eBay full time, so buying stuff to sell for profit, and that's what I'm doing. So if you like that sort of stuff, then please subscribe. So as my previous video said, I've been very ill. I haven't left the house. I've continued quarantining, drinking lots of juice, lots of coffee. I'm actually out of milk, so I might have to venture out, but I just in two minds because I'm really in a position where I can't breathe if I put a mask on. So I don't know how I'm going to go in a shop, but then, you know, I've got to start doing these things at some point. So my quest today in regards to eBay is I'm going to put together some job lots of Lego, like starter packs of Lego, because they sell quite well. I've done them in the past. I do buy a lot of job lots of Lego off eBay, and I have a lot of spare Lego, and I sort through it and I tend to put them together, which I've just done with a load of listings that I've put on, which I can put a screenshot on and show you what I've got. And I do quite well with it, but I've got so many boxes of Lego, and this is just my standard bricks, which some of it is stuff that I've had when I was younger. So some of this is my personal Lego, so selling it on my business account isn't the best thing, but it's driving me nuts, so I've got to get rid of it. So I'm just putting some bricks into piles of 10 so that I can see what the hell I've got, and then I can put some little lots together. The whole room is absolutely full of Lego, as I'm sure you can see. But this week on business accounts, they are doing £2 capped fee valuations. So now is the time for me to get some of these things on, and also because I've been out of action so long with being ill with COVID, which is going to continue, I think. You know, not the COVID so much, but I'm left with a problem with my breathing. I have spoken to my specialist, if you can call them a specialist. They wouldn't. I could only speak to the bloody secretary, you know, because secretaries, you know, are renowned for going to medical school. You know, I've done admin all these years, and, you know, clearly should be relying on the fact that I'm the only medical professional that's available to me. I've got myself better by drinking orange juice, and, you know, as bizarre as that sounds, and I've also been doing breathing exercises, which when I've had a previous problem before where I ended up with a breathing issue where I was breathing out of this part instead of, you know, down in your diaphragm. So I've been doing breathing exercises to sort of try and sort myself out, and I'm sort of getting there, but it's going to take a while. Ambulance. I'm glad they didn't send an ambulance for me. I really didn't think it was necessary. Yes, so I'm aiming to do a lot. I have listed 19 things yesterday because I had various things that were sort of photographed waiting. So I just sat down and I've done them, and I did 9 on Monday. So I have sort of been doing things. But my goal today is to get this last crazy amount of Lego, just so that I've got it in some manageable boxes, because I've done a lot of tidying up. I will show you actually what I've done in regards to tidying up. Ziggy, carry on with the Lego. This is all that I'm doing, just putting them in like for likes in blocks of 10 so I can see how much I've got. But you can see I have a lot of Lego. So these are the boxes that I've put aside. So I'm going to just put some bits in because I've got lots of like windows. I've got windows there, I've got base plates there, I've got wheels, I've got another box of wheels, and I've got all these base plates, so they're going to make up some fairly decent sets, which will probably sell quite quickly for Christmas. Usually even if it isn't Christmas. This is Star Wars Lego, that's another lot. That's police Lego. Those are some mistakes that I've bought, because I bought this in a charity shop, and it's got none of the set. It is completely filled with Mega Blocks, so I'm really pleased with that. I've got some more Mega Blocks there, so what's in there is going to go with there, and that's going to go on a job lot. And then I've got, these are all the bits that I have sorted, so I have everything in like for like pieces. So like, that's all hinges. So I mean, I am quite organised. But when I have a set and it's incomplete, I can just go to my set and I can usually find exactly what I need. So they're corner pieces. So this is how I do it when I buy incomplete sets. I've got lots of these barrels. I might put some of them in my things that I'm making up. And then I've got various other little sets. I've got lots of vintage sets which are sort of just incomplete, so I need to make a decision about these in today. And then this is vintage, so this is like 1980s castle Lego. I think that's 1990s though, and that's all Harry Potter in there. So I'll probably keep hold of them because I'd rather work on them because I can actually enjoy doing that. And then over here, I mean, it does look crazy. I think most of this is ready for listing. Yeah, I think the majority of it is. So I've got various Batman Lego there. So that'll be one job lot. That's all fireman Lego. Like I said, that's police Lego, so that's ready. And I've got some of these boards for minifigures, so they can go on, and these little bits here can go on, and once I've worked out what they are, and then that set there is just waiting for me to photograph, which I'd probably need to do before it gets dark. And then this is all the stuff which is actually listed, but I've just ended it all, and I'm just going to stock take it because I don't know, I just had a bit of a meltdown earlier because I couldn't find a piece, and then I'd put it somewhere else. So I just need to stock take this and just check exactly what I've got before I start adding to it. And then when I've done all this, I can clean this bloody carpet because it's so disgusting in here. Behind the TV doesn't look so bad. So I've got a mannequin now, but there's a space there. Obviously my brother's records are still sat there, and that's what I've listed yesterday. Yeah, I'm quite happy with where I am with everything. And then the storage room, it is tidy. It may not look tidy initially. I'll show you this. this is stuff I listed yesterday, ignoring these random books. So these are the Lego sets that I bought, which just had various pieces missing. So I had lots of that set. I've got that on for 60. I have previously sold it for 65, so I think the price has actually dropped on that space set. And then they're just other ones that I had. Some Playmobil, another Lego set there, another Lego set there. I've got that one on for 50. I needed one spare part for that, which was the forklift. And then that, which has been kicking around for a while, I listed. And the Metallica things on. And then I've got a load of DVDs on, and I immediately sold a load of them. So whenever you do that, you're always a bit regretful that you've had it sat there for so long. And then old Hoover, which we got to list. So all my stuff is here. I'm probably going to try and stock take some of this. And this is all my clothing, which is unlisted, which I need to get onto. So you'll see that I have tidied it up a bit so that it's all in one place, because before it was IKEA bags falling all over. And then that corner looks a bit bad, but it is just packaging. The board games have gone down. I've sold various things. The Cluedo's on top because I sold a Cluedo and it was just a bit Jenga trying to get it out. And then I need to sort out my packaging because that's all falling all over and I haven't got enough bubble wrap. But yeah, I'm pleased with what I've managed. I did this on Sunday with help of my husband. So yeah, it's better than it was, and I don't feel so overwhelmed because I've actually cleaned it up. But it is 12:30, so I have procrastinated, I feel, today. I had to answer a question about how beige is this morning and other things, and you know, and then that becomes distracting. So this is going to be my day doing this, and I'm going to update you again tomorrow. I'm not going to make this a long update. Still breathless, but getting there. Oh dear, I don't know where I am with this. I can't believe how much Lego I actually have, and how much I can't believe I've got myself into this situation with it all. It is absolutely crackers, really. I think this is it though, is I just buy so many job lots of this, but it just needs to go, because otherwise I'm just becoming a hoarder. There is so much of it. And I think some of it, these random colours, these are Minecraft. So I'm going to get rid of that because I've got no clue about Minecraft. Every time they're very weird sets, and it's all even when you put them together, you're a bit like, what's the point in this? So I'm just going to carry on doing this today, which it's not like a mad activity. Another orange on there. So this is why I'm doing this. Is why I started doing this, is because it was just easier to deal with when I had bad breath. I was going to say, if you know, how many of us are going to die of bad breath? But it is bad breath. Yeah, sales have been good. I'm packing my stuff up in the evenings, and my husband is taking it after work. Yeah, after work, he's generally doing it. I don't know if they asked for me at the post office. I don't think he said to them that I've got COVID, because it sounds really shady, you know, and you know, we're in the middle of a pandemic, so obviously people have to have had COVID. It's just, you do feel a bit shameful, and I think the thing is that part of me feels bad, because I know at the point when I was infected, I did actually go into the post office, but I had no idea, because obviously it took it took 5 days of being exposed to the infection to actually have symptoms, and obviously my symptoms were snotty nose, which for some reason the government won't let you have a test if you have a snotty nose, because that's not COVID, even though it is. So yeah, I don't know if I'll tell them or not, but it has affected me, but I'm not going to let it stand in my way. Lots of Lego. Right, this is boring for you. I'm not saying anything. I'll update tomorrow, and hopefully my living room will be clear and I'll actually be able to push a hoover around. I don't know if I'm going to be able to push that hoover around. I don't know if I will. I've got to aim to get this living room clear in the next 2 hours. That's not going to happen. But even if I just have everything bagged up, ready for photographing, that's an achievement. And so once everything's sorted and I know what I'm listing, I'll be in a position where I know what I'm doing. I keep looking at things because I know what sets they come from, and the thing is that unless I'm like buying lots of Lego all the time, I'm never going to complete them, so I need to just get rid of a lot of these things. You know, in an ideal world we would have lots and lots of time, but it's very time consuming sorting out Lego, and I did it over lockdown because it was the only thing I could source, but it's not something I want to do all the time. But then saying that, it sells really fast. Something that I listed yesterday, which was a vintage boat, that sold within the hour of listing it. And like I say, those DVDs as well, they listed really quickly. But I think it's the time of the year, isn't it? I am selling clothes. I don't know how much my algorithm's down because I haven't been doing anything. So yeah, if you're interested in watching, please subscribe. I will endeavour to do a few more updates now that I'm feeling a bit better. I'm breathing, I'm okay. Sitting on the sofa is an activity which I'm able to do successfully, but I am getting out of breath doing things, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to carry on doing things. So yeah, carrying on, soldier on, man up. Man up. You see, if we'd been in the world of man up, Jason would have given his virus to so many people at work, but somebody was manning up who gave it to him. Let's remember that. So there we are. Right, okay, I'm gonna go, stop boring you, and I'll show you tomorrow exactly where I got to with all of these job lots and what exactly I listed.